Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daemonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld and city to free demons, and welcome to another episode of the stream here in Daemonum Arena. Good evening. So, this is definitely a callback to the past for me. I want you to picture for a moment a younger version of me with a Game Boy Advance, shiny and fresh, and absolutely not pockmarked with the years of age that have now befallen it. Slotting a cartridge into the back and starting this game in particular. With headphones in, as a matter of fact, because thankfully the Game Boy Advance had that functionality, and I'm pretty sure that my parents were thanking their lucky stars for that because they don't understand video game music that well to begin with, and let's face it, the GPA sound chip is basically a Super Nintendo sound chip with, I think, less channels, which is kind of surprising, all things considered. But ultimately, you know, if somebody's already not too accustomed to video game music, sitting under as much light as possible to see the not backlit screen, yeah, that's also very true. Good old days of trying to play it in the car, playing by street light, passing by as you're on your way back from something. Yeah, those are the days. Those are the days that I played. Although the GBA was better about it. Original Game Boy, though? Oh, buddy. Yeah. Not having backlighting kind of sucked. Anyway. We are about to start Castlevania Circle of the Moon. The SP definitely was, yeah. I never got an SP, though. I only ever had the GBA. I didn't get the SP because, well, we had the GBA, and my parents weren't very keen on spending money on what they saw as the same thing. So there you are. That having been said, we're starting Circle of the Moon, which is, like I said last night at the end of my stream, I think this was actually like the first Metroidvania, Castlevania that I personally played and owned as a kid. I'm pretty sure this is what started me in Castlevania itself. I think very soon after that, I found a way to get my hands on Symphony of the Night, I want to say. But then from there, it was basically Circle of the Moon or Symphony of the Night. And then later on, I found Portrait of Ruin for the DS. And oh, how I love that game. Dawn of Sorrow is also really good. But I also haven't played Aria of Sorrow, which is a GBA title. Dawn of Sorrow is a DS title, which serves as a direct sequel to Aria, which is kind of strange because it's called Dawn, which seems to suggest that it was going to be a prequel, but it isn't. And Castlevania, verb of the noun, or adjective of the noun. Adjective of the noun, that's what it is. Yeah, exactly. Castlevania, adjective of the noun. Because that is literally how the titling scheme works in that in that series. But it's a fun time to come in with my supper, I'm sure. The Castlevania timeline is definitely a mess anyway. Yeah, that's true. And I mean, the Sorrow games are actually based in like the 2000s, which I honestly kind of liked. I liked the idea that like this universe actually progressed to the point where it's like, yeah, even in modern day, Dracula is coming back and he keeps trying. Like, it's really cool to see that, as opposed to like, oh yeah, no, modern life just meant that Dracula fucked off and died. And it's like, okay, but that's kind of, it feels like the lazy way out, you know? So having a game where they actually state that, like, hey, yeah, Dracula continues to try to come back, and depending on the situation, he can actually succeed. And even with that, yeah, even after that, like, he can still deal some damage. Like, the dude was basically patron of the sciences even back when he first started having problems with humanity. because the timeline actually is very close to what the Castlevania Netflix series insinuates. that at one point he was in love with a human woman, and that's where Alucard came from. And that she was burned at the stake for being a witch, and in his rage, he destroyed the countryside, which led to the Belmonts taking him out. That having been said, in Circle of the Moon, we're not playing a Belmont. We're playing we're not even playing part of the Morris family. We're playing a completely different person, not even related to either of the families, which makes things very difficult, shall we say, considering the fact that somehow this man is inheriting the Vampire Slayer whip, which is meant to specifically be wielded by a member of either the Belmont or Morris families. As you'll see, this causes some issues with some ancillary characters, shall we say. But before I get too deep into that storyline, we could probably start the game proper and see what shakes loose. And as a matter of fact, we have the pause menu up at present so that we don't miss some stuff, because, well, it is the advanced collection from Steam. So it's got some nice it's got some nice quality of life stuff in it, like encyclopedia, which gives you information on every item, every piece of equipment, every DSS combination,
spiced meat,
and every enemy to boot. You can even see what their drop rates are and what they have, what their attributes are, which means what they're strong and weak against. I honestly like this functionality of this game series on Steam, specifically because I like the interesting information. But let's get to the game. God, all those glorious, glorious pixels.
Indeed.
Delicious, delicious pixels. Considering the situation, I actually already have a data select in here. I thought. I could have sworn that I had one because I performed for folks otherwhere, but I might have removed it. By the way.
No, speaking of the whip.
Yes.
It makes me think of Assassin's Creed did the same thing for Black Flag, where instead of you being part of the order.
Story. It is 1830 at an old Austrian castle. From the worshippers of chaos rise the plea for the return of the Lord of Darkness. And ever present is that twisted castle in the dark moonlight.
In Black Flag, instead of playing as a member of the Order of Assassins, you actually just play this guy who killed someone who was a member of the Order of the Assassins, and you're like, oh, well, I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah, okay, here we are. I'll just take this. I want to turn him up a smidge. That's interesting, considering he's actually really loud in my ears at the moment, but... Wait, actually, hold on. Hold up. I might have turned this down a smidgen up a pitching too much. Let's see what happens when I do this. I'll put you at 4.5. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, how's that?
I think I sound all right. I mean, I'm not listening to myself on the stream very well. I had it kind of in, so I'm not hearing me and you in stereo.
Yeah, I had the Discord audio turned down. I think that might have been from Multi-World Madness shenaniganery, trying to get it to a point where I could hear myself think a bit, but we have that. In any case, Black Queen, thank you for the Prime for 29 months. Enjoy the ad-free viewing and the emotes, and welcome back to Daemonum Hunter. Enjoy your time. In the meanwhile, we have Camilla. Oh, Camilla. That is actually another mainstay character to the Castlevania series, though she doesn't show up in every game. She shows up in enough to have a name for herself. We crave the presence of the embodiment of suffering, the ruler of darkness. It is not by my hand that I am once again given flesh. Sorry. I've waited for this moment. to be awake again, to bask in darkness, and feel the moonlight within. Count Dracula, I am honored to be in your presence. Indeed, though I lack my full power. We are preparing the rite to replenish your power. Stop! Die, monster! Wait, wrong game. You cannot be allowed to taint the world. You. I remember.
Who the fuck is you?
You were one of the vampire killers that sealed me. You've aged. It's our duty to see you banished. Amusing. To use my nemesis' life to return my power. I have no use for children. Be gone. Hugh! Nathan! Master! Father! And a fall that would typically kill a random person. No creatures around here. Q, are you okay? Yeah. We were just brushed aside and ignored. We have to find Master. I'll go. He's my father. Nathan, you'll be in the way. Just get out of here. I mean, I want to find Master as much as anybody. You have a pretty high jump. And a map. And a whip.
So because it's Castlevania, the music's sick.
Indeed.
Do we want to get a Discord stream for us to hear that?
Potential, maybe. Hold on just a moment. I get that set up. Custom.
Not crucial, but like
Should be good.
when Vampire Killer kicks on.
Oh god, yes. I can't be denying folks that. Also, how's it sound on the
Or
stream?
Bloody Tears.
As a matter of fact, because I need to know what the game audio sounds like.
Let me deafen myself so I don't speech jammer, and I'll tell you.
I feel like it's kind of quiet. This might be one of the ones that could benefit from, Hard to judge on mobile seems fine. I might be able to bump it up a skosh with a gain filter.
It seemed okay, but on the low side.
Yeah,
But
I'll pop the gain
so.
filter.
I tend to think streams trend very low on game music.
Ow.
It wasn't me, I swear.
I didn't do it.
You got bopped by a skeleton.
I did. It's kind of difficult to travel at the start of the game. Oh, hey, the skeleton bomber has information.
I mean, you have to jump everywhere. You can't walk like a normal person.
Yeah, you really can't because the walk is really slow. And you don't have a dash or anything. Not gonna lie, this game is a little rough because it's an early game. DSS, attribute and action cards will create a specific effect. These can be set at the menu screen in the DSS option. This is gonna get fun because there's a bunch of very interesting combinations.
So are you gonna do the thing?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Like, at some point in the game, it's almost necessary. Considering some of the late game cards are, like, at best a 2% chance to drop. And that's with augmenting your luck. Some of the card drop chances are absolute bullshit. Right up there with Pokemon catch rates.
Notably, this game came out after Symphony of the Night.
It did.
So it's got all of those trappings, but they crammed it into a Game Boy.
I remember, like, the Tonfa from the card. Yes. I love this song. May not be Bloody Tears or Vampire Killer, but it's one of my favorite Castlevania songs.
I mean, it's Castlevania music. I don't think there's been bad Castlevania music.
Ow.
Except maybe some of the N64 stuff.
We don't talk about the
Video
N64.
game music didn't really exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, sure, there's some great, like, 8-bit and whatnot, but, like for the most part, music barely existed at that era of gaming.
Excuse you. Take a look at anything decent on the SNES, and also Silver Surfer.
Ah, Silver Surfer.
I've never heard of. Well, okay, I've heard of a Silver Surfer, but I don't think it's the same Silver Surfer we're talking about. And second, the SNES isn't a real game console; it's a myth.
No, that's the
The NES
PS5. The PS5 is a
So
myth.
That's also a myth. That's a modern myth, yeah.
There were a lot of great tunes on the NES. And
NES RPGs
yeah,
did have great music, yes.
looking at you, Final Fantasy.
A lot of the SNES Final Fantasy music is fucking bangers. Dancing Mad, anyone?
Yeah.
13 minutes of sheer unadulterated fucking genius.
Pick a battle theme. Really?
Yeah. Hi, dagger.
Also, fight with the 4 feet.
Battle on the big bridge.
Yeah.
This is also one of the Castlevanias that, well, okay, Symphony of the Night did it too. This is, of course, one of the Castlevania games that touted a level-up system. Not all of the Metroidvania Castlevanias had that. Ow.
They experimented actually quite a bit.
Indeed. I mean, the DSS
Right up
system
until-
being one of the things on that list.
Right up until the series died on the DS.
Well, I mean, there's those like PC ones that came out later, but those weren't like Metroidvania style. They were like mission. They were like mission based, I think.
Those actually came out on the Xbox first.
And they also had like Alucard and Dracula working together for some reason. I don't know the storyline of them, to be honest. Never got into them because I never owned an Xbox.
Also, they were sometimes questionable quality until some of the later re-releases.
Fair.
You know, this is absolutely music to fight Dracula to.
Oh, absolutely. Lo-fi beats to kill Dracula too. And I need to justificate something because my game is like
Okay, so it's not
weirdly
just us seeing
windowed.
that.
Like apparently,
On the stream, it's perfect. On the Discord stream, it's
it's
not.
weird. Yeah, it's because it's trying to mimic
Oh.
full screen, but it's not.
And OBS does it fine because it's capturing the output rather than the window.
Right. So
I was
like,
gonna say, what if you set it to just pixel perfect?
that might help. It'll mean that we have more of a border in the stream, but you know.
Yeah, but whoop-de-doo, it's pixel perfect scaling. It's gonna look better.
True.
Sorry, it might be being a snob there, but
Just a little.
look, if the aspect ratio was designed for and you're not stretching those pixels, they're chunky enough as it is.
True. Very true. There's a lot of please inject more pixels into this game.
I'm sorry, friend. I could count the pixels if you gave me a few minutes.
Oh, absolutely. Also, we have two DSS cards now, by the way. We have Mercury and Salamander, which gets us a combination.
Being able to count pixels isn't a bad thing. I mean, hell, I play Overkill.
Indeed. Ah.
So
Ah,
what
God.
does that combination you just mentioned get us?
I'm trying to get it to... There we go. Well, it makes us glow, and we now have a fire whip.
Huzzah!
It costs MP.
It does, but it also hits harder. I'm trying not to die to an Earth Demon.
That's one.
Perfect, because we have a mini boss fight right now.
Pretty much.
Or is this an actual boss, technically?
No, it's not an actual boss. It doesn't have the door. It's just a really strong enemy.
Looks like it broke out of that cage right there.
Dash boots. I can now dash. I can double tap forward to move faster. Jeez Christ.
So, you've given up the Belmont Power Walk.
Yep. Well, was it actually a power walk in this guy's case? It's kind of anemic.
Actually, hold up. Yeah, you don't even have the Belmont Shuffle.
Nope.
Which, by the way, that animation for the Belmont Power Walk.
I'm just watching the bats fucking tear themselves apart on that, by the way.
Yes, as they fly into it, your backwards spinning whip.
Yes. Splat. I have the mana for the combination, I just didn't have the button press for it. Because I forgot what the button was. It's been that long. Stop that. No. They were really careful at the start of the game.
I want to know whose bright idea was the worms were, by the way.
Right.
Like, is that just to teach you, yes, learn that you have this maneuver or die?
Learn you have the whip spin. God, I hate the poison worms. Hey, I got a level up. Nice.
At least they drop antidotes.
Yeah. They're kind of a good way to farm them, as a matter of fact. Just sit underneath them and whip spin. Hey, cotton clothes.
Speaking of drops.
Indeed. Funnily enough, that's actually something I could use right now. It increases my defense by a not insignificant amount.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the math works out, especially since you start at 120, not like a nice, convenient number.
Yeah. Yeah, this is from the Steam collection. These poor worms didn't know what hit them. Fire, primarily.
It's even reasonably cheap.
It is. I wasn't, like, consistently trying to whip the crap out of everything I was coming across. It actually...
For levels.
Yeah, it actually wouldn't be that hard to maintain. Does one have the same as Symphony of the Night, where you stash pounding your performance before the start? Not that I'm aware of. I'm gonna say, like, Circle of the Moon was a really simplistic system, which I appreciate.
In Symphony of the Night, that gives you like 2 stat points.
Hmm.
Like in everything.
Oops. We are going to be walking around aimlessly for a bit, admittedly. Kinda hoping to find a save point.
It's really not important. There are a couple of things it changes later, but the actual stat changes were minuscule. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, I actually don't know much about this one because I didn't do a lot with Symphony of the Night. Woo. Ow, that's a spear. That's another spear.
It does change your starting inventory. If you do it right, you start with a neutron bomb.
Oh yeah, that thing. I know that, like, speedrunners talk about using that for a skip. Come to think of it, I feel like somebody mentioned that there's a way to play Symphony of the Night in the Advanced Collection, but I don't know for certain.
Does it have Rondo?
It has Dracula X.
Then yes. Dracula X includes Symphony of the Night.
Huh, interesting. I have to look into that, because I like Symphony of the Night. Alright, where have I been and where do I need to go? There's like 3 doors to the right, and then there's my ass. I think I might just try taking a plunge down to the bottom and see what happens. Yeah. Actually, what are you?
Yeah, here.
Ha. That is what I need. I needed health.
So you can earn. If you finish the prologue in a minute or less, you get +5 to all stats, which is legitimately impossible unless you're doing New Game Plus. Because you can't skip the dialogue.
Until New Game Plus.
Die, monster!
No, not even.
You don't belong in this world.
A total of +2 luck for finishing within a minute, or 1 to 2 minutes. No damage, it gives you 5 HP and +1 to strength con into luck.
Interesting. Also, good luck.
If you finish with cross equipped without Maria's help, you gain +5 max MP and max hearts. If you finish with holy water and better than half, you get +5 max hearts plus int.
I think they have like different sets for this, by the way.
Yeah. You can defeat Dracula without a sub-weapon equipped without taking damage. You get +5 health and luck, +1 to most other things. You can use the flame whip, but it's useless in most versions of the game.
Speaking of flame whip. Yeah.
So yeah, you earn like
Ow.
not much.
The Earth Demon has a card for me to get, by the way.
Honestly, the starting inventory is probably more important, and you are earning so many more stats from equipment and levels that you do not care about those unless you're a speedrunner.
And honestly, even the speedrunners are just getting it for the neutron bomb.
Yeah, because that lets them beat Legion in like 1 shot.
Actually, it's not even that. What they use it for is a what is it called? A clip.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they use it to set up clip, which gets them past death so they can keep all the Alucard gear.
Oh, right.
Which I find hilarious in and of itself.
Yeah, just skip death with a neutron bomb. Speedrunning sentences.
Yeah. Ow. I just ate a bomb. I do not suggest it. It's not a great source of nutrients. Pretty bad for the dentistry, too. Ow. Jesus. Just eating everything today.
Face checking champion of the world.
Exactly. That's me, my face checking ass.
How do you face check with your ass? You know, don't tell me.
I was about to say you really don't want the answer to that question.
That's more ass checking with a face, though.
I mean, both have very poor connotations, you see.
Sorry, friends. I had to repair a label printer before the end of the day, so...
Well, that explains your insanity entirely.
Oh yeah, no, I had to lug like a 30-pound chunk of steel.
Oof.
It's an old thermal label printer.
Oh, that sounds not fun. Hey, axe.
To be fair, that thing lasted since like the 90s and it still works. They haven't changed the design. The new ones just have more plastic.
I just absolutely rolled that. There we go.
You even have the axe.
Yeah.
It has the arc for that.
Yeah.
So remember we've talked about it. The axe in this game has a slightly different arc that's just kinda...
Just enough to, yeah. Just enough to throw you.
Like that. That should have hit.
Yeah, it should have, but it didn't. Ta-da. I'm going to be checking the map a lot, guys, because, yeah, the early games were not great with where you need to go.
No, that's the whole point of exploring.
Down and out we go.
Soul game. Wait, you don't play those. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. Then again, I also play Time Spinner, which definitely had more straightforward guidance on where to go. You know, because it had the capability to learn from the actions of its predecessors, like this game.
I'm gonna say, have you played, like, Super Metroid or, God, weirdly,
No.
even Hollow Knight?
No, I haven't. I don't play Super Metroid because I can't wall jump to save my fucking life in that game.
You do not need to wall jump.
Doesn't matter. Still haven't played it. Can't wall jump to save my life.
Literally an optional move.
I mean, I also can't survive to save my life in that game. Let me put it this way. I died to the Chozo statue.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do.
The chorizo statue.
No, not the chorizo statue. That's a different statue.
Ah, fair.
Yeah, there's the
I
Chozo
did not-
statue.
I did not lose to the golden chorizo.
Yeah. Which is different from what Ross is saying, yet still.
Hey, Mudman. I remember
Ross
you
is
guys.
being a little shit.
Yes.
I mean, at the end of the day, we're saying Torizo and he's saying chorizo, which honestly, at the end of the day, they both sound the fucking same and amount to the same thing, basically.
Yes, the golden chorizo.
Yes, the golden sausage. It's about as
you
effective
sure
as it's meant to be.
Are you sure that's not just like a wiener dog painted gold?
So Rusty?
I say, Rusty, do you want me to paint you a bit more gold than you are right now?
Started paying attention, all I hear is statue chorizo. Yes, exactly. Chorizo.
Yes, statue sausage.
Yeah, statue sausage.
Yeah, there are many connotations to that, and I don't
Yes,
like
there
any of them.
is. Anybody else picturing David at this point?
Okay, are you familiar with the channel Ordinary Sausage
Yes.
on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone who's not, if you have a strong stomach, I highly recommend it. I only say that because this man makes things into sausage what should not be sausage.
Very true.
Like menthol.
Oh yeah, this is the sarcophagus room.
This is a great place for fire whip.
Yep. And for leveling.
Oh yeah, did you put on that leather armor?
I have not yet.
So that brings them from 3 shots to 2. And that ratio only gets better as you level up.
Yep. Yeah, the math for this game is very, like, simple as far as RPG math goes. That is what I was looking for. Yes, the holy water is a really good item to have for the first boss.
I mean, a large semi-stationary opponent that is on the ground.
Yes, as a matter of fact. Oops.
Ooh, there's a ring.
Wristbands.
That's not a ring.
No, but I mean, it's ring-shaped. In its defense. It's a wrist ring made of leather.
I was gonna say, didn't you actually look up the formula for how some of this stuff works at one point, or like have us do it while you were showing it off for friends?
Yeah, because like the luck calculation in this game is very straightforward.
Right, that was the one you had me look up because we were like, okay, how does this work? How does it work?
Yep. And then we found out that, oh, wow, it's almost a linear function.
And we found out the other stats aren't too much different.
Yeah. Ow.
Which, you know what, there's something to be said for simplicity. It works for Paper Mario.
Yeah, it you don't have to do the Pokemon catch table thing please, for the love of God, don't do the Pokemon catch table thing.
Okay, most of that they did because they were running with very limited instruction sets and space.
Considering the limitation of the registers that you have on hand, why would you make it a fucking calculus equation?
That I don't understand.
You look at the math for Pokemon catch rates in the original Red and Blue, it's like a fucking integral.
I almost wonder, were they cheating some of that math with some clever bit shifting?
Probably. Because fuck you, that's why. Pretty much.
Because you legitimately could, and that's how Quake did a lot of its math.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, when you have a limited register that can't hold that shit anyway, it's gonna lose shit in translation. Whether they intended it to or not. So I'm pretty sure the Game Boy didn't have an FPU. Hi, Cerberus. Ow.
Oh, I remember you wrecking this boss.
Yep.
Huh, those were some interesting hitboxes it has.
Yep.
Oh, it has a bunch of iframes.
And locational damage is kind of difficult with him. You have to hit his feet for it to work properly. Oh, ow, my face.
That said, if you catch him during an attack, Jesus.
Yeah. Ta-da. Hell's Gatekeeper defeats Cerberus. I win.
Dante would be proud.
Yeah, but I don't get nunchucks out of this, unfortunately. This is also one of the Castlevania games that didn't get you a health refill for beating a boss. Which kind of sucks.
Thankfully, there's a nearby save point.
Yeah. Just gotta make sure you can reach it.
Oh, this is a hell of a room to walk into after a boss, though.
Yes. And now I have double jump.
Because you walk into the treasure room, you walk to the end, and your prize is the fucking double jump.
Yes.
They did know what they were doing there, at least.
Very true. Ah! I've been speared.
And when did the double jump become, like, so ubiquitous?
That's a great question.
Don't know.
It had to be sometime, like, in the NES or SNES era, right?
I think so.
Or was that, like, early 3D?
I don't even think it was early 3D. 'Cause, I mean, there's a lot of old, what are they called? Arcade, or they are what the big old games that they have in arcades. The
Arcade
term
cab.
for
Yeah, arcade cabin.
what was that? Cabinets. That's what it is. A lot of the old cabinet games that were like side scrolls or whatnot had concepts like double jumps in them.
I'm pretty sure I need to go back to that the sarcophagus room, actually.
I do know East is unexplored over there, but that's probably a dead end.
Yeah, I think it was. Ow. Stop javelining me in the back.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna take that a different direction for a second.
Stop poking me from behind, at least not without buying me dinner first.
There you go.
Ow.
I wonder, can you holy water the things in the air? Will it stick?
Not that I'm aware of, because I think the holy water drops.
Does the fire drop?
Yeah.
Except
Pretty
you don't
sure it
have
does.
like combat cross or something.
Yeah.
We can find out.
Double jump.
Also, the dash double jump.
Yes. Great way to clear a bunch of space. Ah, the abyss stairway. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da, 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 da.
When people talk about game feel, they're talking about stuff like the dash double jump.
Yep. And bearing in mind that, hey, we're back where we kind of started the game right here. Funny how that connects up.
I mean, believe it or not, a lot of old games did kind of think of their Metroidvania map design in terms of like loops.
Yep.
Bring it back to Super Metroid.
Yep. And they actually flat out make you change the loop by going back to go forward. Because you have to go through the abyssal stairway on this side, not the other one. At least for now, until you get the Griffin Wing. Which is another one of those ubiquitous movement techs.
Well, that was mostly unique to Castlevania.
I mean, it's kind of Castlevania's answer to the screw attack / space jump.
I wouldn't call those ubiquitous. Those are more specifically Metroidvania things rather than general platformer stuff. Like where's the double jump? I mean, hell, Spyro had double jump-ish.
I mean, it had jump, glide, flutter. And that was only from second game forward?
Flutter feels enough like one to count.
I can reach that
When
door.
I think of classic platformer movement, Spyro is on the list.
I don't think I can go this way, unfortunately. There's this giant fuck-off Iron Maiden in my way.
What happens if you hit it with a whip?
Absolutely fuck all. Because it's made of metal.
You hit other things made of metal with your whip and it works.
Yeah, apparently this metal in particular is unwhippabilium.
Tell that to a fucking Belmont.
Well, and that's why we're not playing a Belmont. Nathan Graves is very specifically not a Belmont TM. He's also not a Morris TM, and therefore is not a Belmont TM.
Is this before the whip kind of developed its own legend there, where it just like murders you dead if you try to use it and you're not?
No. So that actually means
how is he using it properly right now?
Because he's been through the rite. This is entirely why the guy that fell with us is so pissed off at us. Because he's a Morris. And yet he can't use the whip because he failed the rite. But we didn't.
Whereas if you're a Belmont, you just kind of get a pass.
Yeah, because it's in your bloodline.
Yeah, there's even a game about that, I hear.
Yeah, who knew? Ow, Chaplain. Damn you. Total gremlin energy.
Got it. So we used effectively ritual magic to make ourselves symbolically a Belmont.
Effectively. This is the same thing, it's the same rite that Jonathan goes through in Portrait of Ruin.
Good thing those javelins do shit all for damage.
Yeah, they're more annoying than they are painful.
Looking at you, Medusa heads.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna have so much fun in the fucking clock tower. Welcome to the audience room.
The clock tower is supposed to hurt. Yeah, see, we can whip axe armors.
Yeah, but they're just iron, not unwhippabilium.
Either that, or maybe it's just that the axe armors are unholy enough to count.
Probably.
Whereas the Iron Maiden, it's just an object.
Pretty much. Although, to be fair, it's also Camilla's object of choice.
Yeah, but like, she hasn't deconsecrated it or anything. It's just there.
Yeah.
Just like all these rocks around here aren't whippable because, well, They're not
honestly
evil.
like
they just
the
are
holy
wrong.
water. I honestly like the holy water. I just don't use sub weapons very frequently.
You should. They're good.
Yeah.
They're great for these axe armors and other things in awkward locations.
You are.
Well, everything is an awkward location in this game. I'm an awkward location, just in general.
Congrats.
Yeah. Oh, hey, this room looks familiar. It's locked.
God, we have such protagonist hair.
We do. Oh my god, we're an anime protag. He's said of a character in a Japanese Metroidvania game.
Oh, please. Trevor was not an anime protagonist. Richter was a 90s anime protagonist.
Yes, he was. He was an extra for Berserk, and we all know it.
I mean, you see what he looks like when he puts on the bandana in the new Netflix Castlevania.
Oh, yeah.
And just look at that and tell me this man is not an anime protagonist.
Yeah. Yeah, the fire does drop. I just watched it happen.
That said, it works wonders on those knights.
Yup.
And the axe armors, excuse me. Gotta get my terminology right. It is a bit pricey, but, they're hard.
Yeah. You can get them back pretty easily. That said, I want those damn DSS cards.
God, I should absolutely introduce you to Castlevania Revamped properly at some point. I think you would enjoy that heck out of it. Yes, that title is intentional, and they did stylize it exactly how you would expect.
Castlevania dead and loving it.
Now that's Dracula again in the Netflix series.
Yes. Accurate.
Hold up, now that I'm dead, I get to be with my dead wife? Oh,
Okay. And then somebody else tries to, make that not a thing anymore, and he's like, why? Why?
stop it.
Welcome on in. Hope the evening finds you well. We are vibing to Circle of the Moon for the night. I'm probably going to try and play it through. It's not going to be in one session, mind you. But we'll see how far I get in one night. Because I've definitely played this game a lot. Enough to be dangerous. And now we're at the outer wall, which may actually be a potentially bad idea. Oh god. Matt, remember the ice beam puzzle here? Yeah.
Actually, why am I angry? You were the one doing it.
I mean,
Are we sharing a brain cell in the other direction for a change?
Probably.
I know, I have plenty of hate to go around, so...
Thank you, Am. Don't bust up the nano angstroms.
As we all do know, I do IT, so I'm powered by spite and caffeine
Same.
in varying quantities.
Very same. Here's the ice beam puzzle.
Yeah, no, the programmers are also powered by spite and caffeine, but it's kind of a different ratio.
It is, but pretty sure this is the combination for it. It is!
Don't mind us, we've just performed some cheese.
Some pure Wisconsin cheese.
Yeah, this is exactly what I remember.
Yep, despite the cheese, it's still difficult to get this to work right. you.
Nice damage boost.
Indeed.
Was that intentional?
No, neither was that one, unfortunately. But yeah, that's so much fun to do. I suppose I could deal with Dagger for a bit. Ah, God. Now again. Stop that. Oh yeah, save point. I'll use that. Early game, you bounce from save point to save point like a fucking life buoy. It's almost like having low stats is a problem sometimes.
Hey, Ross.
Yeah.
There's a Star Wars miniatures game, right?
Yeah, Legion.
Someone painted up what I'm pretty sure is a mini from that game. Captain Steve Roger Rogers.
God damn it.
Yeah, in Captain America.
As a
the
droid. Roger, Roger.
Indeed for it.
Roger, Roger.
Might post this at you for later. Yeah, actually, I'll just post this over in Warhammer stuff.
I can't get
There
up
you go,
there,
Brad.
sad day. There's a lot of stuff you have to come back for with mobility tech.
I figured you would appreciate. I figured Michael would also appreciate.
Probably.
Sometimes you just have to share dumb shit you find.
Exactly.
Yup.
Internet moral imperatives.
Yeah, like the law of entropy. Chaos must propagate itself.
That's not a moral imperative. That's a moral anti-imperative.
Says you. I want these DSS cards, damn it. Ow. Ow, again. Stop it.
Yeah, it's definitely a Legion scale B1. I've built enough of those.
It's perfect, isn't it?
Yes, I love it.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield,
Correct.
it's probably not going to do much because he's
He's
battle
gonna miss.
droid.
Oh, that's stormtroopers.
Battle droids were reasonably accurate. They're just fragile.
Roger, Roger.
Roger.
I mean, hell, stormtroopers are pretty accurate when they're not intentionally missing.
Stormtroopers are accurate when they're not facing Jedis that have plot armor.
That too.
Also that, yeah, let's see. The force sensitives in the party were Luke, Leia, and almost certainly Han at a low level.
See, Han's just one of those where he doesn't actually have force sensitivity. The force just randomly goes, you know what? I like this guy.
You got moxie.
Yeah, he's got that moxie.
When they're not shooting at protagonists, they're terrifyingly effective.
Exactly.
I love the conversations we have. God, I want these DSS cards, but they won't drop because my luck's atrocious.
It's fine, you have access to all of them right now anyway.
This is true. I just need to remember which cards are where.
Oh, that's the easy part. That's why you have a reference up in your second monitor.
That's actually why I have this. Because they're in order.
No, that's just cheating.
No, it's just a reference.
I know, I'm being a shit.
That haven't been said. Man, this is sensitive shit.
Oh, the menu?
Yeah. So Venus and Mandragora, so that's 2 and 3, would increase my luck, which means drop rates would increase. Oh, look, a boss door.
Is that one of the continual MP drain ones?
I think it's a per hit drain one.
And let me guess, is it the faces that you're farming?
No, it's the axe armor and the electric skeletons. They both have a card.
Man, they really like that idea that they had for
I think this is Shaft, isn't it?
Aria
Yeah.
of Sorrow.
Necromancer, Shaft. Extraordinary to be dropped into the abyss and still live. But your luck is about to run out. Get out of my way. Child, before I finish you, I will tell you some news. Your precious master is already in our power. What? That old man will feed us with his soul. The rite has been prepared, and we only await the full moon. No!
I'm sorry, friend, your voice acting is too good for these lines.
What you say?
You need to shit it up a little bit.
Someone set up us the bomb.
You can't even say I'm wrong either.
No, that's why I said this. That's why I said that line in particular. I might actually die here.
I've been informed I need to apologize
Oh, God.
for Mandy forgetting that.
I've been bugged. In the midst of trying to fight Shaft. In the midst of trying to give Shaft the shaft.
I definitely bonked you for that.
I'm gonna die here.
I can't bonk you for that.
Well, that's unfortunate. Ah, God. There we go.
I have powers.
I should have taken the axe. The axe would have been good here. Ow. Yeah, I'm just gonna
It's
die.
almost like it's intended for this room.
Almost. Alright, never mind. Wait, no.
What the fuck?
Is that? No, I was gonna say that's not it. I'm still gonna die. Oh, this is gonna fucking
Shaft,
roll
why
me.
are you a skeleton?
Because he's a necromancer.
Shaft, have you been talking to death again?
There we go. I was gonna hear another 12 packs of smokes a day character. Oh, God. Yeah, we could give it the Ken treatment, Ross.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, to do
Die,
this.
monster. You don't belong in this world.
What you say?
What you say?
Yeah. It's this combination. Oh, it is a per second drop. Aha.
At least you have a reasonable farming spot, but...
Ooh, a potion.
Well, that'll be useful for Shaft.
Yeah.
So what? Did they just decide to not mention Shaft because they didn't think people would play it Symphony, or...?
I don't know for certain. But I mean, honestly, in all but name, that necromancer is totally Shaft.
He doesn't have Shaft balls, though.
Sure he did. They were flying all around him. Didn't you see them?
Those didn't look like the Shaft balls.
This is a conversation we're having, folks.
The worst part is, it is 100% accurate and safe for work.
Yeah. But, you know, to quote Yakko from Animaniacs, good night, everybody!
Because we are talking about the spheres of the video game character from famous video game Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
tell us more about his spheres.
Well, I think I have a gift.
Oh god.
Of the bouncing spheres.
Oh.
They're always bouncing and always full.
To the left and to the right.
And everybody comes and comes again.
All right, I think we're hitting the limit here. This one's collective.
If your name's on the guest list.
Yeah, I've met people who haven't heard that song.
That is a crime.
Which that makes you feel old.
It's a shame. See, the funny thing is the furry community actually got a re-up on that pass, because there was a group of furry musicians that did a rendition of it.
See, I was gonna say, because otherwise, like, ours is the last generation that will almost certainly have heard it.
Yeah. Sad days.
Yeah, they're not being kind about those cards.
No, they're not. That's kind of par for the course of the DSS cards, which is why I cheat them. This is why I cheat. Quite honestly, I could cheat for... Well, actually, no, I don't think I have the MP to cheat in that particularly. Yeah, I don't think I have the MP to do, like, the big cheese right now.
Instead, we just have the moderate cheese.
Indeed. The mild cheddar. Like, both the slime and the axe armor have a card, and yet neither of them are dropping it. Da-da-da-da. Oh, that axe went right over my head. Oh my god, give me the damn card already. This is also why the Fireball game title game name works out too. But that also has a different trade-off. That, like, I think it tanks your defense, but it gives you all the DSS cards at the start.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which would be a problem for the Master of Fate checking.
It would be, yes. Aha, card.
Sorry, friend.
There's the Venus card. Got one of them. Be nice to have the electric skeleton drop a card too. Yeah, there are definitely cards that I'm not going to be going for. The late game cards like Unicorn and Black Dog are just fucking ridiculous drop rates.
You showed us those, I believe.
Yeah, they are atrocious drop rates. Aha! Other card. Mandragora. Now I just need you to drop a card. You!
And you, soldier boy.
I was waiting for that reaction.
I'm watching my werewolves play.
Aw. Come to think of it, it's a good sign. It's a good thing that there isn't a werewolf in this game. There is in Portrait of Ruin, though, and I feel sad for it every time I fight it.
This is life suffering.
Yes. And, like, one of the things that I really appreciate about Portrait of Ruin and the way they did stuff with it, the cards are the magic system, basically. They give you benefits.
Oh, fun.
But one of the things that I like about Portrait of Ruin is the animation work that they did is really fucking good. it uses the same video codec that Apollo Justice uses.
Which is wild.
Yeah. But the animation for the Wolfman, and part of the reason why it feels really bad to beat him in battle, is because you defeat him, he reverts back to a human, and then he collapses dead. And it like they do the animation in such a way that's like particularly heart-wrenching for a DS game.
So the classic werewolf movie, hey, you just killed the monster, but
was he actually a monster, or was he just out of control? Oh my god. Fucking electric skeletons,
you know
man.
what that reminds me of?
Both.
A pair of awful movies.
Bubba Hotep?
No! The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which I like the movie, but it's bad.
It is. Although, hearing a fish man tell somebody to suck his Schwanzstücker is definitely a choice.
That was Hellboy, but...
but still fitting.
The other one that it reminded me of was the Van Helsing movie from like the mid-2000s.
Yes.
Don't let Martin hear me say that. That movie was awful.
But in all the right ways.
Yes.
In all the right ways, and I'm sorry, but Werewolf Daddy.
Come on.
What?
If you're gonna say that, there's another entire series of movies to point you at.
Yes.
Wait,
Go
do
on.
Do you not remember those?
Go on.
I forget. God, I actually forget. The vampires versus werewolf
Underworld?
trilogy. Was it Underworld?
I'm pretty sure it was Underworld.
Yeah,
Okay.
Underworld vampires versus werewolves.
Fun fact.
The one where they were
Fact is the guy.
aping the Matrix aesthetic.
They were aping the Matrix. Actually,
Yeah, that was definitely it then.
Actually, fun fact. World of Darkness sued them because they used a lot of the same terminology and world that World of Darkness had, including like the antediluvians waking up and causing issues and.
The most generic.
Actually not. Actually not. It takes from a bunch of different things and melds them in a different fashion. Like, if you're gonna say that, you may as well say that, like, it was basically Anne Rice writing a tabletop RPG.
I mean...
Except it wasn't.
I know.
That having been said, Lestat is very much a Toreador. Like, there's no way around that. Lestat's a Toreador. Let's see. Fire Whip.
It's been so long since I thought about those movies.
Venus increases your stats. Mercury gives your whip elemental damage. So this plus Golem, I think, is stone damage.
That would be earth damage, which means it's probably a petrify effect, or it throws a rock.
It throws a rock. There's a different card for petrify, which is I think it's a Manticore. Is that a Manticore card? I don't remember the name of it particularly.
Yes,
but...
the tremendous mystical power of throwing a fucking rock.
Yeah, I'm also trying to think of what Mandragora's is. Oh, the Rose Whip, right.
Are we in Yu Yu Hakusho? Wait, I've already made that joke.
Nah. Hey, I like Kurama. Kurama is
Of course you do.
Kurama is actually the inspiration for my Sealy Unsealy form.
Surprising nobody, you like Kurama.
Excuse you, rude. I may be red to filth, but
Look, Brent, I have known you for a lot of years, okay?
yeah, you also had to deal with me in college.
Surprising trying to
Examples.
kill buddy, you like Kurama.
I mean, he's also a fellow fox, so, you know. Kie is a Napoleon complex waiting to happen. Actually, he's not even waiting. He's just constantly happening.
What do you mean waiting?
Somehow this axe is not working out as much for me as I thought it was going to. Ow. Balls.
It's still doing good. It's just, you don't have a backdash.
No, which is kind of annoying at this point in time. It'd be nice and useful.
It's almost like the game was designed for a backdash.
There we go.
Like it. Oh,
Here comes section 2 with, yeah, you with a face.
thankfully, I forget what the rose whip actually does.
It's elemental damage, so you're basically playing an element game with it.
But yeah, thankfully, axe is only like one heart,
Roughly.
so you can just spam that shit.
I have leather armor, I have wristbands, I have no more potions to my name. I might not win this fight. There is, but I don't know it off the top of my head right now, and you also have to be stationary for it, which is not going to work in this area. Ow. Balls.
Well, time to start spamming axes.
Uh-oh. I'm about to die. Again. But at least I saved after getting all those cards. Oh my god. Would you stop that?
Yeah, axe does about as much damage as whip, give or take.
Ow. Well, there goes that ball. Come to think of it. Let's do some research. Bosses are down at the bottom, I think. Necromancer, attribute, that. Not really sure what that attribute is, to be fair. That's, I think, stone. That's poison. Moon. Anyway. Moon.
Moon!
Moon?
Oh yeah, you can actually check the elemental weakness of this dick bag.
Yeah, I tried. I'm not really sure what to make of the symbol.
Show it again?
It was a blue moon.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's darkness.
Maybe?
This is Castlevania, so, you know.
If that's the case, then what I could try. Oh, hey. That's a healing whip. Come think of it, though. I'm gonna have to reapply that anyway, so... do that, and then... Yes.
Apparently there are no weaknesses, only resistances, which is... that seems wrong.
That said, I also wouldn't necessarily be that surprised.
Also, all of his attacks deal dark damage, so there is a dark damage resistance thing, apparently.
Yeah. I'm sure my whip wasn't dealing 22 damage last time. I'm out of MP. About that. Grr. Aha! Not doing that bad for a second phase. Oh. God, I hate the axe arc change.
Because you can slide through the fucking skeletons.
True.
But he apparently never does his green balls if you're in the opposite corner of him. Or something. Necromancer will never use his powerful ricochet attack when they corner opposite him. But slide across the room with some skeletons, then hitting after he passes over, he gets summoning more skeletons off screen. So, cheese, but you know.
I mean, in a game like this, not unheard of to utilize cheese. Ow.
That ball attack is the problem.
So you're saying dealing with the Necromancer's balls is my problem? You said it. You said it.
No, I did. Don't put words in my mouth. I said words. Don't put words about balls in my mouth.
So he says.
Thank you for being such a good sport.
I mean, I may be a little shit, but I'm here to assist in the contest.
You know what it might do, actually? This isn't going to be anywhere near...
They recommend is like something black dog.
Yeah, because of defending against dark damage.
Oh yeah, healing with the skeletons.
Aha! I beat him. Slightly cheesed, but you know. I know Master's still alive. Hold on, I'll be there. So, where is Hugh? The whiny bitch.
I think I might know why elemental whips are a good idea. Specifically, other than their obvious specific effects. I think they do just have a flat damage boost. But they interact with the resistance system.
Oh yeah, in the meantime, apparently Kurgan was keeping you from catching a stray.
Oh dear.
Slightly cheese was super close to dying. Yeah, don't think you should... I mean, I did technically cheese it, considering the DSS exploit.
Yeah, but even the guides, they just do this.
Yeah. Like, everybody that played this game eventually just kind of said, you know what? They gave us the tool, we're gonna fucking use it. So,
they didn't even patch it out of the game.
No, they didn't. So the DSS exploit is the fact that I can do this, basically. Right now I have an action card, but I don't have the attribute card. But I could still make that combination work because when you activate an effect and you go into the menu and you change the cards after that animation starts, it works with that combination as if you had both the cards.
Right, I forgot about that one.
Yes.
Isn't that one kind of busted?
Kind of. Like, it hits multiple times, but it's really low damage.
I think that's sufficient in most cases. It's also very low MP cost. $63 is low damage.
I like how Kurgan says, "Oh, that's bullshit." I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time,
Well, they only check for a correct combination when you hit the button.
exactly. Not my fault that, you know, after the check is done, it'll still act as if you have the full combination. That's
It's
just
kinda
how
like,
it works.
It's kind of like the Super Metroid Speed Booster glitch.
Indeed. Tackle received. Forward plus special move button makes the player charge. Some blocks can be destroyed with this move.
I do like the roll animation out of Tackle.
Yes. Oh.
Ow.
I was hoping to tackle the electric Johnson for the lulz. This is the whipped version of Joseph Joestar going oh da 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 da.
That is a reasonably efficient way to do damage.
This game's fucking weird because hearts don't give you health. That's also true of Symphony of the Night, though.
It's true of every Castlevania. Hearts aren't health, food is health.
Yeah. Ow. I landed right on the axe I was trying to avoid. It's the special weapon resource. Oh yeah, this is the weapon hallway, isn't it? Kind of.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. That's also quite effective because it just hits up and down.
Yeah, it has some range to it, yeah. So it actually also, yeah, you can see my DSS combination. It actually deflates your strength. So if I were, for example, yeah, if you change that, it breaks the DSS glitch. Let's see what this one is. It's a rock whip.
Rocks. I thought that was supposed to be gold.
I think this is the Manticore whip, actually.
Yeah, there's petrification, all right.
Yep. I think it's Manticore. I don't remember what the petrification attribute card is.
Cockatrice?
It might be Cockatrice. It's also technically an alternative to the Ice Beam trick for puzzles, I think.
It does seem to do more damage.
Yeah.
Which is potentially dangerous.
Little.
That's surprisingly cheap for how effective it is.
Indeed. I actually kind of wonder about something. Is it this? It is. This is the summon card combination.
Hydro Storm.
Yeah, it basically gives you item crashes.
Wasn't there one that gives you actual item crashes?
Yes, I think it's this combination plus Black Dog gives you item crashes. Pretty sure. Let's give it a try. Pray I have enough MP. Oh no, that's just summon Black Dog. Didn't seem to do much there, huh? Weird.
I think that guy might have been very resistant
To
to dark damage.
Yeah. Bizarre.
It's almost like most things in the castle are vulnerable to holy damage.
Yeah, you'd think that'd be more well known. I cannot go through that area. But I can go this way.
I do appreciate that.
Triumph
They're
hallway.
just like, yeah, no, holy damage just works on most things here. That's just how it be.
Yeah. Well, I come to think of it, today I was just listening to some actual play of Mage the Ascension, and somebody used magic to impart a whip with energy, and the first thought that came to mind for me was, oh, they made the Vampire Slayer.
Well, that was the first thought on everyone's mind.
No, they didn't even mention it in the actual play. They didn't even think about it.
Bullshit.
They didn't even mention it at once. I was just like, aw, sad day.
What sort of nerds are y'all?
I mean, to be fair, they were presently dealing with what effectively related to them being in the Three Musketeers, both physically and mentally. So, not exactly appropriate to just randomly pull out the Vampire Killer whip. But, you know, it was a whip that dealt aggravated damage, so basically the Vampire Killer.
I was gonna say, or either the Vampire Killer or the Morning Star.
Potential, maybe. Oops. Yeah.
Did you just turn yourself into a one-shot kill?
Yes. The funny thing about that actually is, if you do that, there's like a 1 in 64 chance to throw a weapon that like deals all nines.
I was gonna say, is that the big bone toss?
Yeah, the big bone toss. Eyebrow waggle? Eh.
Well, there's a lot of suggestive statements when talking about Castlevania.
There are. And this is why the DSS exploit can be kind of dangerous too, come to think of it. But I'm trying to think, is it this and this?
That's invulnerability.
Certainly looks like it. You know what I could do? Because, duh. I know it's near the bottom somewhere. Yeah, that's invulnerability. Pluto and Unicorn. Pluto and Thunderbird inflicted damage increased depending on elapsed time. Walking and dash speed are increased. Sub-weapons use mind power, not hearts. That's an interesting change. Defense increases depending on elapsed time. Projection image. Sub-weapon number doubles when attacking.
Excuse me, what?
What?
Pluto Serpent.
Pluto Serpent. Oh yeah, double sub-weapon. Pluto Salamander, item crush. That's what it is.
Item crush. It's item crash.
So it would just be this combination.
Oh, that drains MP while it's active too.
Yep.
That's kind of rough.
A little bit, but I mean, it's also...
Belmont.
Yeah, also it's item crashes, you know.
You can break that rock at least.
Yes, I just had to go back and get the, tackle.
Oh, right.
Because I, did the thing where I turned into a skeleton and died. So at this point, I've just been fucking around.
I was gonna say, is it paid to touch the save point first?
I suppose it could. Ow.
I still kind of want to see what a Castlevania tabletop game would end up looking like.
There's ways to do it.
It would be hard, depending
Actually,
on how
Fabula
direct you
Ultima.
want it to be.
Fabula Ultima could probably do it really easily, as a matter of fact. And I mean, like, easier than D&D could do it.
I was gonna say, I can hear someone going, I can run this in D&D/Pathfinder.
I tried. I tried, believe me.
How'd that work out for you?
It was a pale imitation.
You'd really really have to get a lot of player buy-in to do it justice there, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like, in 3.5 you can definitely get the feat list to do it because you can make a Belmont with weapon mastery and proficiency and yada yada yada, etc., but you know, in order to do that you have to trawl through 40 gigabytes of PDFs. Have fun.
You can instead do it in Pathfinder, like in Pathfinder 2.
I mean,
or 5e, or anything compatible with Spheres of Power pretty easily. I know because I looked at Spheres of Power and went, you know what, can I make a Belmont in this? And it worked.
like I said, look at Fabula Ultima, you could probably make Belmont out of that really easily.
Probably.
Oh, back to the Triumph hallway.
I get it. I've never gotten a copy of that. Why am I getting this page in Italian?
Because that's where it originally came from. It's actually an Italian RPG system. I'm really hoping that they get like the companion book translated to English, because there's some really fun new stuff in there.
Is one of the books literally just labeled "Press Start"?
I think that might be like the
TTRPG Press Start.
I think that might be like the quick start guide.
Atlas, yeah, Atlas High Fantasy and Atlas Tech Fantasy.
Wait, I just need to get hit. Not sure what that question is in reference to. At one point I did die because I did something kind of weird with a combination.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna. This is $20. I'm just gonna buy the book and drive through.
Oh yeah, like I have the book too. I want to play in it. I don't want to run it immediately. But the problem is, you know, being a forever DM. Oh, becoming a skeleton? That was a combination. That was the two cards at the end.
It's a goofy joke combination. It would make for a neat challenge run, I'll be honest.
I think people have tried it.
You'd basically have to do a no-hit run.
Yep.
Except you have a 1 in 64 chance of bringing out the big bone.
Yep. Eyebrow waggle.
The big bone.
Nice dodge.
And then I did that.
Okay, do you slide through these or do you bounce off their ankle?
I think you get hurt when you do it.
When you slide into them?
Yeah. Like you'll slide and do the damage, but then they'll also damage you. You don't die just becoming. Yeah, no, you don't just die from becoming a skeleton, but you do get dealt 4 9s by anything that touches you. Come to think of it, hold on. I have to do this at least once, right? Grand Cross! Sorry, just to get that out of my system. Because I think the one for Holy Water is also Hydrostorm.
But not, you're not getting my credit card again. You're just getting my PayPal. I'll be honest, I kind of wish that was the default online nowadays.
Hmm. Ow. Ow again.
I may not like PayPal, but I trust them over a lot of people.
Hmm.
So that gets me the core book updated,
Yep.
and the 3 envelopes, which I'm not sure what is.
Music.
Ah, that's actually neat. I like that.
Yeah. Well, that's just the hitbox for Grand Cross in general.
Grand Cross does not fuck around though, so
It hits like a brick. It's just it only has that central hitbox. So what you do is you land it on top of a boss monster and just watch it absolutely atomize them.
it's not as rough as Hydro Storm.
Purely because that's a full screen fuck you.
It makes up for it with the Combat Cross itself being one of the most useful sub-weapons in the entire game.
Very true. Because it's the boomerang.
I guess I know what I'll be trolling through later.
Stop that. Oh yeah, that reminds me, like in my own personal playthroughs, I would sit here and farm the prisoner zombie, the zombie thieves, because they have a ring that increases your luck. Hi, fox archers. I have to kill my own people. I'm sad about that.
You aren't running around with the XP up
Well, because I'm having fun with it.
fair.
Oh hey, Medusa heads.
The XP up combo broke that bad.
No, I'm just fucking around, is what I mean. I'm killing Robin Hood because he's shooting me with arrows, and I need him to not do that.
You have kind of a problem. Is Robin Hood also kind of like working with the rich? Dracula's pretty rich.
Yeah. God, this music is fucking good.
I mean, the guy owns a fucking castle.
The one we're in, as a matter of fact.
Oh god, he's not just rich, he's a landlord.
Oh no. I mean, Dracula was done dirty, but he is also still aristocracy.
Literally, he's a count.
Indeed.
Also, yeah, clock tower.
Funnily enough, this actually isn't Clock Tower. It's a different map entirely.
I know, but it has the vibe.
It does have the vibe, which makes it even worse when you actually get to the genuine fucking Clock Tower, and it's just as bad.
Don't forget you got Combat Cross. Which says, fuck you, I have a good hitbox.
It's a boomerang.
Yeah, it has a good hitbox.
Come to think of it, what's the DSS combination? Is it 4 and 3? I want to say. Let's try it.
Oh, you're having Mega Man PTSD from this stage? This doesn't even have Yoku blocks.
Yeah. Oh. Rose Sword. That's a hell of a hitbox.
That turns into sword. That doesn't give you much down hitbox.
No, but it's got some interesting stuff. Because of the gears. Oh god. I suppose. What's this combination? 3 and 3? That's the healing aura. But god, look at my MP.
Yeah, that gets way better when you have more int, doesn't it?
Yes. When you have a higher int, that's definitely a lot better.
Seven is the skeleton.
7-7.
Wait, oh, 7. I thought you... Medusa heads. You know what they should have done? Give the Medusa heads a drop just because you kill so many of them.
Yeah. Huh? What is this? Oh, that's petrification. not
We
really
would have to
sure what
look
it's
this one
doing.
up. Is this one of the resistances?
I don't know. And now it's just deactivated.
Oh, yeah, because your MP drained.
Yeah, like my MP was just kind of sitting there and then drained when I did
No, it was going down
something, but I don't know what that something was.
You can literally look it up if you really felt like it.
I could. I'm just also trying to get the fuck out of here. Because the global ticks are off now, apparently. There we go. Hold on. So this is Mercury, Venus, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Neptune and Griffin?
Yeah, it was a resistance, probably.
Wind attacks heal character while reducing MP. So if oh, it's the absorption. It's the absorption set. This is meant to be 8 and 8. As the familiars. Uranus is the summons. Yeah, Manticore's poison element, come to think of it.
God, that menu's sensitive.
It is, and I'm not really sure why it's that sensitive, because I don't remember it being that sensitive.
Oh, wait a minute.
But
Turn on VSync. The menu's probably frame rate sensitive.
How?
Good question.
There
Screen settings.
screen settings is literally just
Oh.
one of these, yeah.
You can probably force it in your video card control panel or something, but I bet that's a frame rate problem, and you're running that part of the game at an absurdly high frame rate.
I have no idea.
It's plausible, especially for a game of this age.
Yeah. But that having been said, this is also like a Steam release overlay shenaniganery.
There's several things going on there. I know. I know what my gut says, which doesn't mean it's right, but it does have a good track record. Not that it's a huge deal, so, you know.
Right. So, DSS exploits. For the giggles. Let's do this and see what happens. This is... I don't think this is the weapon set, but... Ooh. I have a whip blazer. That is a thirsty motherfucker, though.
Well, yeah, because it gives you an actual-ass projectile that's not the knife.
True. Well, I just fell off that because I didn't think I made it. La da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Platforming in this area is a fucking nightmare. At least it's got some good fucking music for it, though.
Well, again, clock tower. Oh god, it's homing too? No fucking wonder it's pricey.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I love it.
Hold up. That's the spirit ball. Like, that's Yamcha's move. Man, when you're stealing from Yamcha...
Does that mean you're desperate, or...?
Yamcha had some good moves. He was the first one with the real technique.
Yeah, he was also really good at playing dead.
Oh. Okay, let's be honest. Of the Z characters, other than Krillin, he's probably the one that made out the best.
Probably. By the way, how do you like the fucking light sword?
That's a bit bullshit.
A little bit. Just gonna hit you from across the fucking screen.
Hold on, wait a minute. That's just the Zweihander duck staff
Yeah.
from Elden Ring. That is
Shank.
using the great sword as a spear, which is weirdly an actual technique.
And honestly, pretty effective.
It makes a lot of sense when you think about it for a second, doesn't it?
Yup.
Hold on, I'm hitting something that's not in armor, and I have a really long poking stick.
At the same amount of times as Goku. Huh. Just particularly memorable when he did. Because, you know, he was embedded in that crater because of the explosion thingies. Entertaining.
Besides, man,
Ow. It's entertaining either way.
Yamcha died to a jump, and
Yeah.
that was like the last important thing he did.
Unfortunately.
That's why he's remembered for the death.
Yup.
Goku dies, well, generally doing heroic things and winning a fight.
Yeah.
But winning a fight and doing something heroic specifically, respectively, he lost that fight with Cell pretty bad.
Like, Yamcha was made an example of, which kind of sucks for Yamcha, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but then he had, you know, an excellent professional baseball career.
Yeah.
And was rich and famous.
Yeah.
And had tremendous mystical powers. And he knew it.
Bulma, this isn't what it looks. Okay, it's exactly what it looks like. By the way, can you change Poir's litter box?
Like, he had good friends. He had the ability to destroy a small city. He trained with God.
Yeah.
And said, you know what? I'm gonna retire to do something, you know, easier, like professional sports.
Ah, the Junpei effect. Which strikingly actually makes sense considering Junpei did the exact same fucking thing.
And we don't talk about, like, the writing of the Boo arc as much as I like Boo and things surrounding Boo. The writing was bad, Kurgan. Also, wait a minute. No, Goku was dead with Super Boo until he got revived very briefly.
Nice stone armor. Ooh, a
I
card.
have the almighty power of throwing a rock.
I got the cockatrice card out of that like immediately. Nice.
What the fuck?
Right? Uh-oh. I hate the Thunder Demon.
Okay. Everyone died during Super Boo.
That is true.
Even
The Earth
Boo
got
died during Super
destroyed.
Boo. Everything in
The
this
Earth and a lot of other planets got destroyed.
everything in this arc is eatable. Even I'm eatable, but that's called cannibalism and is in fact frowned upon in most societies.
No, Kurgan, Earth did get destroyed. They put it back afterwards.
Free Pluto. Hydrostorm!
Like, Kid Boo destroyed... Now you're just being pedantic. I don't even object to the fact
Hercule is
that...
the best character in the series. So I mean,
God.
I don't object to the fact that Hercule lived. I'm objecting to the, hey, just about everybody died, the Earth got destroyed. And saying, no, that's not right. Yes, that's right.
Just hearing the gear grind for a second there was amazing.
Yeah, now you know what it's like when I come in and just hear, wait a minute, noun, verb, adjective.
Yes. Yes.
Which of these parts of the English language am I attempting to refer to?
Oh, Lord.
So I wonder, are Medusa head attacks earth elements because they're petrify, or are they dark?
They are petrify, I think.
So you could absorb petrify.
Maybe? Potential, maybe? Let's save while the saving's good.
And then do we test our theory?
I could try. What was this? It was 7, but then I'm gonna need
Cockatrice,
Well, I have cockatrice.
which you just picked up.
Yeah. Or 5, 6. So that should be the reaction to absorb petrify.
Zero damage.
Yeah, look at
Congrats, you have an anti-Medusa head field.
that. Yeah. Oh god, not an anti-fire field though.
No, fire's a different element.
Indeed.
That said, Medusa heads being absorbed, I think, means you won't get knocked back by them.
No, but you do get hit stunned. Kind of sucks.
Still, better.
Yeah.
It's a useful combination to know about.
It's a surprise tool that'll help later. Haha. Ah, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's my jump.
It'll help later during actual clock tower.
Oh god. Fucking clock tower.
Clock tower, so awful they did it twice in this game.
Yeah. God, this heat shade is fucking irking me.
Use your projectiles.
Ah. God.
Actually, knife or combat cross would probably be useful in here.
Probably, but I don't have either of them right now. There we go.
You do have the Yamcha technique.
Yeah, but that requires me to drop the... Hey, Jupiter! Cool, I got the Jupiter card. Ah. I'm not even exploiting the Mandragora luck bonus yet.
No, you're just
Don't
lucky.
break that. Apparently. You. Base. That's stone armor again. Oh, hey, it also blocks that. That's cool. I like that.
Oh, I missed it. Did it block the rock?
Yeah, block the rock. Don't block the rock.
I remember you didn't use the resistance or absorb combos much when you showed us the game.
No. I was busy showing off the flashy shit, like the swords and the item crashes.
Fair enough. That said,
Yeah.
I suspect you would have had an easier time with some of this.
Some of it.
Not all of it. Some of it's just bullshit.
Right.
But no, that same combo, the black dog combo, probably would have turned Shaft into a joke.
Probably. I don't even really have to do anything to... Never mind. That
That's
actually...
Earth, not petrified.
Yeah, that's earth, not rock. There's a difference.
What is this, Pokemon?
Apparently.
That's how there are no Medusa heads in here, so...
True. let's do this now. Yep, Petrify Whip.
Yeah, with big damage.
Yeah.
The only downside is you have to hit twice because the first hit petrifies.
Yep, and the second destroys. That said, what does Venus Cockatrice do? Increase defense? Oh,
It doesn't say.
it doesn't say until it actually procs what it's doing. Oh? Gain experience. Ah, that's
So
funny.
you're leaving that one up like constantly, right?
I mean, I could.
Oh, you have to walk, not run.
Yeah. This is stupid.
Like, that's gonna add up.
I certainly can.
It encourages you to give them the strut.
Indeed. When you can. Some of the platforming requires that you not do the strut, but you know.
Oh god, it doesn't even really drain enough MP to be worth the shit. That's great.
Oh, this is dumb as
Honestly,
shit.
I like this. It's the right sort of stupid.
Yeah.
We should check how much XP that gives you, like, per step.
Honestly, I think it might be one. If I'm blunt.
Still funny.
It is. Defense increases, percent of a map uncovered increases. Luck increase, strength increase, defense increase. I know there's an int increase somewhere in the list too. Which is kind of funny considering...
There's also the one that just makes you walk and run and jump faster.
Yeah. Fireballs! Yum!
Oh, that's gonna be, like, a big enemy killer.
I have no idea what this is. Oh yeah, this is the healing field. Duh. What's this one? Doesn't have a known effect presently. I'm made of stone. Some of them are weird. Super long whip. Long Gaboya. Alright.
Which is, admittedly, quite useful, actually.
Yeah. Can definitely be beneficial. I actually kind of want my MP back because I want to do something kind of stupid to this boss.
Yeah.
Considering I know the item crash and I have Hydrostorm. At least do one, you know. Hi, buddy. Hydrostorm!
Are you gonna rust him to death?
Basically.
Oh god, is this salt water?
Could be.
Actually, hold up. Salt is a purifying element, so yeah. holy
Hydrostorm.
salt water would be a good idea.
It would be. Yeah. Hydrostorm. Yeah.
Ugh.
Want that.
Why is it healing all of a sudden?
It has the ability to do that. Sadly, I don't have the hearts to do the Hydrostorm anymore.
You did do something stupid to this boss, though.
True. Ah. Holy shit. My dude, stop that. I said stop. I think of it. This. I think this and this. Summon unicorn!
I can do it too, bitch!
Yep. I was trying not to land directly on that, but you know, here we are.
Yeah, and if you get hit, you can't offset his healing.
No. Also, I'm totally gonna die here again. This is also one of the Castlevania games that didn't have a fucking store, so you can't buy healing items. Which sucks. Come to think of it, I wonder if... what would be a good... not fucking around, but still finding out. Because summons are actually a great way to just completely cheese a fight. As a matter of fact, that's how you take out Dracula.
You just summon holy damage.
No, you summon, if I remember correctly, wind. Because the holy summon is just a heal, unfortunately.
Okay.
No, you summon Thunderbird, that's what you do. Thunderbird's the summon that you use. I mean...
does lightning do a goofy hitbox trick, or is he just weak to it for some reason?
I think it's a little of both, really.
Oh, that's doing a lot more damage than the Hydra Star.
Yeah.
More efficiently. Other than the part where he kind of spins inside your face.
Yeah. That is an unfortunate side effect, but hey. We're here. Ow.
Bonk.
The cross one could be better if I had the cross sub-weapon on me.
Like
dropping gears in my head.
Here. Holy water, the normal item seems strong here.
Yeah, it's slow moving.
Yeah. And that's excellent at offset of healing.
Yeah. Need to remember to jump when he does that. This is probably a bad idea, and I'm going to die for it, but it was fun to try. Yeah, I was going to land on that fireball. So Griffin is a summon. Probably a better summon in the listing though.
Yeah, it's something that does more damage ticks.
Yeah. Which might be part of the reason why Thunderbird is the summon du jour.
Is it because it does a lot of damage, Tix?
I believe so. Just have to remember which one is Thunderbird is the thing. Is this Griffin? I forget. Nope, that's Thunderbird.
Oh yeah, that's doing something.
Yeah, it definitely gets a job done. Takes a lot of MP to cast, but you know.
But now that you've done a bunch of damage, you can just like holy water your problems to death.
Yeah. That
You
looks
just
new.
have to not face check this guy.
Or the gears.
They're part of the boss arena, so I think they count as this guy.
Yeah.
You know, stage hazard.
Yeah, I suppose. There we go. Defeat the Iron Golem. Oh god. Hugh, are you all right? What are you doing here? Are you trying to take my glory? What are you talking about? I just want to save
Dumbass.
Master. You're in the way. I will defeat Dracula myself, and then... Hugh? Run away like an ineffectual feminine thing.
He's got Sephiroth hair.
He does. Ooh, kick boots. Now I can wall jump. But unlike Super Metroid, this one's easier to execute.
I literally watched you play Dread. You're better at this than you think you are.
I still think that Dread has better detection for it than Super Metroid does.
So much. It has significantly easier wall jumping, but still.
So I
And
think
I should go back and play Dread again because it was excellent.
it is excellent. So Thunderbird's a good summon. It's just really fucking thirsty, which not surprising. Da, 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 da.
Whereas the Wind Summon would make good screen clear on an awful screen of chunks.
Yes, very much so.
Looking at you, Flea Man, screen number 57.
Mm-hmm. Or Clock
Or
Tower.
I was about to say, or Clock Tower when bad things are happening.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, there are 20 fucking Medusa heads on screen? Not anymore, there aren't. Fuck out of here.
Behold the power of Bird. I learned from Maria.
Yes. Eat this Suzaku, motherfucker.
Because let's be real, we are treading Maria's footsteps with those summons.
Oh, absolutely. Ow. Now I have even more mobility options. Ow. I've been rocked. I've been arrowed. Yeah. Ah. Fuck this noise. Stop. Or at least slow down. Ow.
Oh, Discord stream is doing the thing.
Sigh.
Where? My apologies.
It's alright.
And we're back.
It'd be great if Discord stopped doing that thing, but you know, it's Discord.
That's like the one Discord audio issue that we can't find a solution for.
Yeah. Well,
I just
that
shocked
and
we
the
found an issue for the Barrett cannon.
yeah, it just means that I can't use Rumble feature right now.
And not with the DualShock.
Nope. And
Which
I mean,
sucks.
Rumble function with a lot of other controllers just doesn't work, other than official ones, because you know that's how it works.
Yeah.
Where's nearest save point?
Tell me, friend, should I get ice cream tonight?
It sounds good. This is a save point. I have saved my ass.
Congrats.
My ass is saved. Run away! And still get hit by a fireball.
Will not do that.
Yeah! I've been
Tends
bonked.
to be bad for your health.
Tends to be. Then I drop straight down as far and as fast as I can. That said, I want to see what's in that room. Regrets. That's what's in that room. Whee! And down I drop. Just thing as your ass is saved, the bonk begs to differ. Of course. Damn you, zombie thief. Aha! The chat has been bonked in kind.
I had to. I'm not
there's
just here to
toads.
bonk. I'm not just here to bonk the streamer.
It just happens to be entertaining, for the most part.
Content.
Indeed. I just need to figure out where I'm going from here, other than to hell. And then I got
change your
bonked.
ways?
I'm most likely not changing my ways, to be fair. Can't go this way because I can't push boxes yet. Sad day.
I could all try this.
There was a door down here that I never took. Apparently, supposedly.
Could be happening right now.
Wait, what am I missing? Oh, it's on the next floor up.
Oh, hey, you've been told to hydrate.
I've been told to hydrate. I can hydrate. That can happen.
After being bonked by Mandy.
Yeah, after getting the shit kicked out of me by chat, yeah.
Eh. I mean, we didn't get out the baseball bat this time.
Or the frying pan.
I mean, I saved that one for special occasions, especially when stream's going.
It does tend to hurt the ears a little bit, huh? Aha!
I try to be considerate with my pain.
Ow. Welcome to Metroidvanias.
The backtracking is part of the fun.
Be
Very
gone.
quiet Mandy in the background.
Indeed.
Exactly. Delicious pork ham.
Not fair.
Oh god.
Tell her to go for the eye.
First go for the eyes, then go for the net. Never mind. Ah. Ah.
I'd go low blow first before going for the eyes if we're gonna do that.
Rah, rah, ree. Kick him in the knee. Rah, rah, ras. Kick him in the other knee. Ah.
Get them hunched over and then go for the eyes while they're, dealing with that. Did you get jump scared by the alert?
Yes, and then the bone happened.
Not gonna say it, not gonna make the joke.
Yeah, I got jump scared and then the bone. And then the bone dropped. Oh, you're the one that did it. Well, at least the alert. Ow. I took that boomerang to the back of the dome.
Oh god, you did. I'm mostly watching on stream so I can keep an eye on chat.
Fair.
So I occasionally get a delayed reaction. Also, that's what you're streaming about. It gives me time to look over and prepare myself.
Okay, so as far as things go, I should just be able to leave the area now. Wah. At least that was a really straightforward way to get out of there. Da, 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 da. Aha! There's... Jesus Christ, okay. Got the luck ring.
Well...
Once again, the devil's luck is on my side.
Which means you are never gonna get those low drop rate cards.
Oh, absolutely not. I never expected to. Even with the luck ring, that wasn't gonna fucking happen.
So that luck ring just permanently fused to your hand now?
Oh, absolutely. It raised my luck by a full 50 points. Like, I ain't giving that up. The luck of 300 is already pretty freaking good. Now then, I just don't remember where kick walls were. There's the ice beam puzzle that I could do. Yay. I think this is the way I'm actually supposed to be going now, because yeah, the wall kicks will get me up there. So this is the way forward.
Barrel!
If it barreled. Thank you, Kurgan, and thank you, Yun. This is getting close to the outside ramparts. Damn it.
So I am skimming Fabula Ultima. I like how they handle inventory.
Yes. Inventory points.
Hey, you can just spend 10 gil.
Pretty much.
For
Good.
inventory point.
Okay, now you're just making the rounds, Kurgan.
I mean, to be fair, how many of us have way too many points? I've got like 94,000.
Yeah, well, you know.
And I'm on the low end for your mod.
Yeah, well, you know, if I try to make something that's some point value, it's either going to be too much for what its value is, or it's just going to literally be a waste of points. So why bother?
Hey, to be fair, look at what like your friend Richie does. But again, he's got a manipulable Moogle.
Right. Like, he's got more than I do. By a country mile. I am a hobbyist streamer. Not a full-timer.
I was gonna say, Richie is full-time, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh, you're doing this. Okay. Buckle up, folks. We're gonna be here a while.
Well, I made it through that bit, at least. Oh, God. That said, this is where the challenge begins. Uh-oh. That's a problem. That's a lot of balls. Ah, shit. That's a problem. This is gonna take a bit.
You accidentally killed one.
Yeah, that's the downside to this whole ice beam puzzle thing. You've been readed.
And it's not like Metroid, where this puzzle works a lot better.
Ouch. Yeah.
I wonder what damage. Oh no, that doesn't work. I was gonna say what damage type you're working, but no, you need the ice whip active.
Yep. Okay, I'm back up here, which is a good place to be. Till that happens. Global cycles, they suck.
I just imagine the speedrunner's nightmare that this is.
Woo! I made it!
There were some shenanigans involved with that one.
Oh, absolutely.
Whipping, what's that? God, ice whip is so cheap.
It is. I don't need it anymore presently, though. All that for a health bonus.
I think it's still a health bonus.
Exactly. Health bonuses are useful, especially in this game.
Yeah, they kind of expect you to eat shit.
And I do, because I face check everything.
Captain face check.
Yep. Is it any wonder that I fight with a longsword in Monster Hunter? It's like the whole point of longsword is to get hit so you can counter it. Speaking of, Kurgan and I had some fun last night in Monster Hunter.
Oh?
We took on a 3 monster hunt at the end of the stream, and we dismantled some shit pretty effectively, even for a 3 monster hunt.
Good. Which 3 monster hunt was it?
It was the sticky secret sticking sauce, so it was like Malzeno, Chameleos, and Gormagala.
Oh, that's a combo.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a pretty aggressive combo.
It is. Sticky Secret Sticking Sauce, also known as the Rubber Baby Buggy Bumper. Yeah.
No, that's not what that's known as. The Rubber Baby Buggy Bumper is a bouncy thing, not a sticky thing.
I mean, it depends on how much the kid's been playing with their food in it, you know. You know how babies are in their baby food. It'll get sticky pretty quickly. Ow. The sad thing is I'm not even wrong. Right, there was a kick wall here.
Also, don't forget you have a knife.
I do. I have the knife, which
It's a very useful item.
It is. Also, I want to show probably one of my favorite item crashes off. 1,000 Blades! Gotta love Grant Dynasty. I still think it's a fucking travesty that he wasn't in the Netflix series. Sorry, my brain just realized what the fuck I hit there.
Excuse me?
Skeleton athlete.
Hold up, I have several questions and objections to this.
Questions, they're back.
Exactly.
I want this card because I'm pretty sure this is the Griffin card.
Questions happen a lot when you're around.
Yeah, I've noticed that, actually. This is just funny at this point. This is just fucking slapstick. Or should I say slap bone? Yeah, what are bones but human sticks?
Hold up, that's the paddling.
What are bones but human sticks, after all?
Wow, you don't even react to those anymore.
No, at this point it's just become second nature.
Yup.
It's become second nature to take a paddling. I mean, what? Hi!
Brace yourselves, headphone users. You were warned. Suffering. I warned you.
Just because you warned me doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Why didn't you take your headphones off or turn them down?
Because of...
Oh boy.
You invoked the wrath of the Mandy.
The Spang has some collateral damage. Oh god, it begins.
Mandy, you were warned.
She's painting her nails and her nails are currently wet.
That is a fair point.
You can press the key like that. Come on.
Give me the damn card.
Warned about the horrible banging noise, Kurgan.
Bang!
At high volume.
And voltage, for that matter. Actually, wait, I don't think I want to think about that too hard. A high voltage spanging.
Kurgan, you absolutely heard it. It comes through on Discord, which means you heard it on stream.
I don't think I'm gonna get the card. Oh my god! What's all these bonks? God damn it!
Was that for me?
Probably.
You.
Fair. I want this damn card. It's
Then
probably one
check
of
your
those ones.
ears, Kurgan.
La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Actually, funny thing. I'm gonna turn this combination off. Uh-oh. already didn't pay off, but you know. The joke already didn't work. Ow. Hi.
Kurgan, I think your brain's weird.
It's possible.
I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean in an objective. I think your auditory processing is just unusual.
What is that strange and unusual plant in the window?
I'm not saying it's not a fact. I'm just saying it's unusual.
Much like that plant in the window.
I have my ice cream showed up.
It melted.
Wow!
My wife's a savage tonight.
God damn!
I'm not sure that came through.
I caught yelling.
She said it's because I have my period.
That's fair.
Ross, have you provided your wife sufficient chocolate today?
No, because I like my wife alive.
That's a fair point, yeah.
Have you provided your wife sufficient non-chocolate sweets today?
I've given her some sugar. Does that count?
Aww.
I'll have it.
I mean, ask your wife, because I think she's the final judge.
She says she'll count it.
Fair enough. Did I just lose all?
The pause menu is silent.
We have lost. Oh, he is returned.
Yeah, Discord freaked out. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my ice cream.
Oh yeah.
That's fair.
Where the hell is this card? I'm trying to think of it. Couldn't I just slide through this room? Yes, I could. This is funny and dumb in its own right. See, the interesting counterpoint to that in my case is that I learned to meld with it. So game music winds up putting me in a flow state faster. Case in point, like, if it weren't for the fact that I legitimately have a clock ticking in the corner of my screen, I'd probably forget to stop streams some nights. Aha! And I was right, it is the Griffin card. Sweet. Sweet. So now I officially have the wind element. And now I'm up here. Where there's a hearts increase. Just play loud with external music, so that tuning out the game music would make the song weird. Yeah, I mean, a lot of video games also have configurable music volume, though not all of them, to be fair. Case in point, I'm pretty sure this game doesn't have configurable volumes like that. Though it's also a Game Boy title, so not terribly surprised about that. Stop it. There we go. Boy. Wow. I'm going to lower it lately, and most of the time I didn't. And some main menu annoying, I'll lower it. That's fair. There are some main menu themes that are a bit grating if you keep them going. Even I can admit that. Yeah, I remember where I'm at now. Place I don't really need to be, but I am here. So I think the wait. Was this blocked by a... I think this was blocked by a charge block, actually. Wasn't it? It were. And now it no longer is. And this leads back to a part of the grand staircase. So I broke that door. There is... I know there's a secret in the long drop, but I don't want to get that until I have the Griffin Wing. Now we're back here. Ah, yes, gargoyles.
Time to witness a very spiteful return knife throw.
Yes. Knife throw is so sad. I mean, sure, but 1,000 blades fucking rules. You just turn yourself into a fucking Gatling gun.
And one of these days, friend, I have to get you to play Hollow Knight.
Probably. If I start learning that, I could probably also do the rando for it.
I think you also just dig the vibe.
Most likely. I also have to get my, ow. I also have to think about playing Dust and Elysian Tale at some point. Oh, hey, a werewolf. There, wolf. That werewolf exploded into a bloody mess.
You know how back when Dairy Queen was doing like the s'mores blizzard thing?
Yes. Maybe.
I found something that is similar on their menu today by accident.
Congratulations.
You won.
It's the French silk pie blizzard.
Oh. I love French pie.
It's like chocolate-ish ice cream, chocolate chunks. Like they call it pie chunks. It's almost like graham cracker or something. Topped with whipped cream.
That was funny.
It comes out to a really nice effect. So if you ever get Dairy Queen anytime in the reasonably near future,
Oh god, I'm back here.
I mean, not right now. It sounds really good.
Oh god, I'm back here. Why am I back here? Guys, help, I'm back here.
it's fine. You have an anti-Medusa head button.
I do, but I don't want to be there anyway. Cause fuck you, that's why. Basically. Don't go away angry, just go away. Ow. Ow. Ow again. This is how fucking awful that looks.
Practically efficient way to burn something though.
Yes.
Now,
It's
the
just so
animation.
awful.
They have spared a couple of more frames.
Need to go darker.
Basically. Oh my god. So I think I need Griffin Wing for this place, so.
Did they have any paint left on the sprite sheet?
You dodged the first too much, you're like, yeah, I did. Not even ashamed at that point. This is just a fucking blender. It's ridiculous. Oh, 1,000 Blades, how I love you.
Tell you what though, 20 hearts a pop.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so where the fuck do I go from here? What do I think? I haven't gone down. Ow. That slime exploded. That's just connected to this. So if I take that lower section... What does this lead to? A push box. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, because we don't have the power of, you know,
Push.
arms and legs.
Don't have the power of push yet.
We don't have the power of putting our back into it.
Nope. Aha, heart max. Oh, I know where this is. I've been here before. I just didn't drop down the hole. Eyebrow waggle. Bless you. He doesn't have the HM. Yes. I don't have the strength HM. Or the badge. Or the badge for it. Alright. I feel like the way forward's gotta be... Oh lord. I forget where the way forward is from here. Because the game doesn't really railroad you very well in this one.
I mean, you do have plenty of spots on the map you haven't been.
Oh yes. Well, that's indicative of at least something. Oh, well. Okay. Max HP increase is nice. Da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Slime go boom. You stop that. I don't have to do the ice beam puzzle again. Thank Christ for that.
Isn't there an ice beam puzzle part 2?
I think there might be one in another room, but it's not as bad as the one out here. Because that one acts more like a Metroid, the Metroid ice beam puzzle. And that the monsters in question have, like, platforms and tracks near them. As opposed to that one being pretty freehand.
I also remember a speedrun puzzle later.
Yeah.
But I forget if you knew if you had the speed up card combo.
I don't think I did at the time.
What do you want to bet that's the intended way to do it?
Probably. Okay, so I can't go through that area. That's a save point. That drops down. Where the bloody hell?
What about the stuff way down and kind of on the right?
I kind of wonder. It's one of those times.
You have a warp room nearby.
I do. Like, the gear tower is basically completely done.
Because that big thing in the middle going down, that's
that's where we originally started the game.
Because either on
there was the
far
kick
left
on the
going,
other side of the stairs. That's
a
right.
Few moments later.
Indeed.
that
Ow.
give you a kick in the brain.
Probably. About to find out together. Oh, hey. There's that. Where's this gonna take me? Oh.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah,
Was
kind
that a
of.
shortcut?
It's a shortcut of some description. Which leads to that warp point, which, I mean, I might as well take. Come on. Da, 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 da. And now we're back
Yeah,
here.
that was an excellent unhealthy choice for the night.
Good.
So we've got this spot, which... Yeah, there's a hidden wall there. Problem being, you can't really get to it until you have the Griffin Wing.
Which makes me think that's the next major upgrade you're gonna get.
And no, you don't get Griffin Wing until much later. La da 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 da.
They sure make you come back here a lot.
They do. I'm thinking that our next direction is actually here. In this great staircase.
Oh, yeah, there was a right on the right side, wasn't there?
Haha. That was a wonky jump. Not gonna lie. Can I do it
Reminded of
twice?
some of the stuff I've done in Pseudo Regalia.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jumps that you look at and go, oh, there's no way they intend that.
Yeah, and then and then it happens and you're like, huh, fuck.
no, there were a lot of areas in that game I got to earlier than intended because the game's just like, yeah, no, you can do that. We're designing for that.
We may not have necessarily planned for it, but you can certainly do it.
We don't recommend it. You shoulder barge it?
Nope. So remember how I said those items are a particular person's?
Oh, you have to fight the boss.
Yeah, you had to beat her before you could break those out.
I mean, at least she goes out cleaner than she does when Isaac fights her.
True. All right, so
I mean, I gotta respect it,
this.
but also, that's a messy way to go.
Oh yeah. Also, God, seeing Henry get that angry.
Yeah.
Little cinnamon roll that he is.
That whole segment is really neat.
It is. Despite the fact that I am still salty that they didn't give Grant any screen time whatsoever, they did Isaac and Henry really well.
By the way, can I borrow your knife? And you're not sure if it's to cut off the ring, kill him still, or Lenore.
Yup.
Any of the three could happen.
Yup. That's our boy. Good luck trying to figure out what the fuck's going on through his head, because, yeah, you're gonna have a time
I
of
mean,
it.
you don't blame him, because
God, that whole that whole series, what happened to him as a result of his trust. It is certainly a thing.
And of course, he finally finds the one guy he knows, yeah, no, I can actually trust you.
Yep.
Here, now hand me that knife. I think Isaac was just waiting to see what he would do.
Yes.
Oh, hey, that's not an organ.
Not the one you're used to.
Cow.
Also, I saw hydrate, so I'm going to hydrate. Thank you for that. You know that whole thing I said about how sometimes I can forget that I'm streaming? Yeah, I need to find a save point soon.
Also, sequel to That's Not a Tunic, that's not an organ.
Yeah.
Back up though.
Behold that ass.
Your wristbands. Yeah, this was the Castlevania music that I originally grew up on. So this was like my first Castlevania game. That's not fireballs. See, I was lucky. My aunt and uncle owned an NES.
Good new stealth game. Been itching for a good stealth game for a while, huh? I mean, obviously, Deus Ex.
Legitimately, go play any of the Metal Gear games. Any of them that you haven't.
Metal Gear. Well, I finally killed that thing. Hurt like a bitch, but I killed it. La da 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 da. La da 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 da.
Played all of them. Have you played like all of the Metro games? They're not necessarily stealth, but they are stealth heavy. Kirby, I can actually see you enjoying Metro or maybe Metro Exodus.
Hey guys, the werebear. There, Bear.
Look at
I
those
knew that
abs.
was coming.
Beast Demon. La da 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 da. There, but for the grace of luck goes Fraka.
One day.
See, through that whole conversation, though, imagine if it happened to Rory.
Richard, Frocko would be so upset. He would be viscerally upset that someone else got the werebear curse and not him.
You know that's a curse, right? Not a positive?
It's just one of those moments where Fraka just looks like staring Rory down for a moment. Rory's like, what? And Fraka just goes, bite me now.
Exactly.
He realizes that this is a negative, right?
See, but in his mind, it's really not. Oh no, I have to go live out in the woods by myself? How horrible! I get to be a giant bear at times? How horrible!
Oh no, what a
You
nightmare.
might eat and or kill everyone you care about.
Hey.
That's why he lives out in the woods.
Hey. Werebears are specifically lawful good, which means in a fit of rage, in a fit of lycanthropic rage, he will build orphanages.
There's also that where like werebears are innately good. So like
That's not what a lawful good rampage is. A lawful good rampage is what happens when the paladin goes off his rocker.
Mm.
I mean, this still sounds like a net win.
Yeah. Especially
For the
in
barbarians
the Strahd
who
campaign.
exist. Right, yeah, especially in the Strahd campaign, yeah.
Nice backflip, by the way. There.
Indeed.
I forgot you had a backflip in this game.
I mean, to be fair, that backflip is really just a damage boost, but you know, here we are.
It looked like the Castlevania backflip.
I know. Isn't it great? Huh.
Effective use of throwing axes, actually.
Indeed.
Are these things worth using the, like the long whip or something on?
Maybe.
I don't know. Go mod
Dick
up
Gray's for all those
Cyberpunk
litterers.
for extra stealth or something, Kerrigan.
Summon Unicorn. Healed.
Look at how fast you're restoring mana now that you have more levels and more hits.
Yes.
This is the part of the game where you get quite strong.
Indeed, especially if you use the DSS exploit. Summon Unicorn.
Now your limiting factor is really more your MP.
Mm-hmm. And at this point, finding a freaking save point for starters. Ooh, the Chapel Tower. I'm gonna leave that alone for now.
More efficient to use the healing whip. Oh, that counts.
That's a
as
warp
save
point. Yeah, it's a warp point.
Yeah, you can use a warp point to get to a save point.
I can, but typically near a warp point will also be a save point.
An underground waterway.
That too. Okay, back to the warp point. Back to the lab again. Still alive. That's a benefit.
Let's be honest, finding a warp point's kind of like finding a bonfire in a Souls game.
Yeah. I just to go down the hallway and not die. Just had to go down the hall for a cup of milk and not die.
You
literally have an invulnerability button. And that.
Only for the skeleton to assume its position in my body. Anyway.
Oh my?
Potentially.
I
Oh,
sure
there's
hope
that.
it's your skeleton assuming its position in your body.
It's not. Anyway.
Daddy's here.
Oh god. I want off Mr. Bones' wild ride. In the meantime, I'm going to bring us back here because it's gag time now. Thank you for joining me on the adventure for the evening, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your time. And as always, if you have, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. I just hope to grow the community. And I certainly hope it's been fun to watch me and friends just absolutely shoot the shit while demolishing an old Game Boy Advance Castlevania game. I am on Blue Sky. I stream to YouTube for safekeeping. I have a Discord server, and I'm on a host of other social medias. Links to those are in the bio of the stream, as well as the socials command over here, which gets you everything everywhere all at once. And finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. To those who watch the VODs, I appreciate you. And I certainly hope that I can see you here live sometime should the opportunity ever arise. Now, let's find our raid target for the evening, shall we? See if we can get this zaniness to go elsewhere for the night.
Up in the air or the water today?
What's the phase of the moon?
Not full. I keep track of that. I work in a medical facility.
Yeah, it's fair.
I should get a lunar calendar. Yeah.
Oh. Mandy agreed with me on that
Well,
one.
yeah. Mandy would definitely understand that too. Let's see here. I rated Rue the other day. Actually, just yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Mandy
Araku-
says waxing gibbous is the current state of the moon.
Okay.
A whole bunch of waxing gibbons.
Give us means that we're getting we're traveling towards a full moon.
Yes, we are close to the full moon. 4 days.
Yeah. So I mean, anyway, Foxy Araku is doing Lethal Company. What else have we got? Tatterwing's doing Baldur's Gate 3. That's cool. Zone's doing web fishing. What? For fuck's sake! For Fox's sake! What did I do?
God, full moon's on a Friday.
Oh joy.
Damn it.
Mandy says, unfortunately, it's not a 13th.
No, it's a 15th. I'm just sitting here like, no, full moon on a
That's a
Friday?
mean thing.
I'm not getting home on time.
Oh, that's a fair point. Maybe I should consider taking Friday off this week. I have PTO hours. Could use them. Not to mention, Wednesday, I'm going to be doing manicure stuff with friends here in town. So that's why I'm not streaming Wednesday, by the way. Looking forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I certainly hope the others are as well. That having been said, I'm still trying to find who we're... Wait. No way. Speaking of Richie, is that the siren that I think it is? Oh god, it is. That game is bizarre.
Oh, the one that no one understands what's going on?
Yeah, the one where like you hijack enemy senses and like the storyline is just off the wall fucking weird.
What's the name of the game?
It's called Siren.
Oh, fair.
And it's basically like, it's similar to Silent Hill, but very like so much more Japanese in its sensibilities than even Silent Hill was. Like the overarching storyline is that this alien lands in a village like way back in history, and the people of the village eat the alien because they mistake it for providence from the gods, and it like
I come in peace. Oh no!
and like as a course of that, like it takes the village and shunts it into a pocket dimension, and then a whole bunch of random people, the characters of this game, get pulled into that dimension and have to run away from these zombified slash mutated villagers that are from this age long ago. And like every character has like different things they have to do. It makes this big old timeline conspiracy map branching web thing. It's a wild game. I've watched Ecdysis do a 100% run of it. It is,
of course Ecdysis has played it.
oh, it's wild. Like it's a really interesting game, but god damn is it just bizarre in some ways. It's akin, in my brain, it's akin to like LSD Dream Emulator in that like it's really interesting but weird.
And of course, you can't find any information on it anywhere. It's unsearchable.
It's pretty difficult, yeah. Although, to be fair, in the modern age, it's gotten better, especially because folks like Ecdysis started running it. So, like, people are like starting to chronicle things you need to do. So there's some documentation on it, but yeah, it's pretty sparse.
It doesn't help that it shows up under 2 different titles.
That's because there are 2 different versions of it. There is the Japanese game, and then they like did a remaster of it and Americanified it, which is weird because what they basically did was they took the main character, made him a Yankee, and like basically made him like this basketball kid from high school that's studying abroad in Japan, and then kept everything else Japanese. It's just so weird. The main character just changes from a Japanese student to Johnny America. It's like the only change.
That's
It's
just
so
just
weird.
Phoenix Wright.
It's so weird. It's great though.
That
Anyway.
is literally just the world of Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
Or is that reverse Phoenix Wright?
I mean, it's kind of reverse Phoenix Wright, actually. But, you know what? Because of that, fuck it. We're going that way. Here's a raid message for the evening, folks. Prepare to copy it up and paste it down. So we make our way over to Richie Kupo. Provided I get this right. All right. Oh, Lord. If you don't have access to my emotes, of course, feel free to use whatever you've got available or use the second message. It's not about putting my face all over it. It's about spreading the love moving forward. But everything in order. The doors are open. The portals are shining in the distance. And I'll say to you all once more, be you denizens, be you hunters, be you visitors, thank you for joining me here again in Daimona Marina. Let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there. And try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.